name is and I am a drama junior. Welcome to Sakas Theatre in the Drama Department Studio 4 production of Make Thick My Blood, an Appalachian retelling of Shakespeare's Macbeth. We are very excited to share this work with you. But first we have a few housekeeping details. There will be one 10-minute intermission during the performance. Should you need to exit the theater during the show or during intermission, please choose the nearest exit to your seat, which may not necessarily be the way you entered. The 4 exits are here, 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 and here. Please be careful because actors are likely to be in those spaces preparing to enter or just having exited the stage. Lastly, our beautiful setting is the Appalachian Mountains, and we would be remiss if we didn't honor the land and the people who were affected by Hurricane Helene. We are very happy to announce that half of all donations collected during the run of this production will be donated to relief efforts in Western North Carolina. Thank you for supporting the Drama Department. Enjoy the
Beloveds, how still the evening is, as hushed on purpose to grace harmony. Let us not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it is an ever fixed mark that looks on tempests and is never shaken. 'Tis not the many oaths that make the truth, but the plain, single vow that is vowed true.
To the last syllable of recorded time.
To the last syllable of recorded time. Blessed be.
Amen. Though Scots sway embraces against the threat war, we all must take an hour to celebrate. And as the head and arm that guides this flock, I yield to joy. Whosoever rides the great. Pete, It's the half part of the blessed man left to be finished by such as she. And she, a fair divided excellence whose fullness of perfection lies in him. Be as patient as a gentle stream, and make the pastime of each weary step to the last step that brought you to your love. And there you rest as after much turmoil, two blessed souls you enemies. Blessings on you both. Now, let us dance! Macbeth!
No.
Macbeth!
No. things without all remedy shall be without regard. What's done cannot be undone.
Is the dagger which I see before me, the handle towards my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision sensible to feel, as to sight? Art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat of pressed brain? Thou marshals me the way I was going, and just this instrument I was to use. Now in the one-half world, nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtained sleep. brave. And Macbeth. Fair is foul and foul is fair. Hover through the fog and filthy air.
What bloody man is that? He can report as seeming by his plight of the revolt, the new estate.
Hail, brave friend, say to the king the knowledge of the broil as thou didst leave it.
Doubtful as it stood, as two spent swimmers that did clean together and choke their art, the merciless McDowell's worthy to be a rebel for to that. The multiplied villainies of nature do swarm upon him, and fortune on his damn crowd smile and show like a rebel's hand. But all too weak for brave Macbeth, well, he deserves that name. Disdaining fortune with his branded steel, which smoke with bloody execution, like valor's minion carved out his passage, till he faced the name, which neither shook hands nor bade farewell to him, till he unseamed him from the neck, from the chops, and fixed his head upon our battle.
Oh, valiant cousin, worthy gentleman.
Mark, King of Scots land, Mark, no sooner just had valor arm compelled this double-crosser with his fate, but the enemy, Lord, surveying vantage with furbished arms and new supplies, may begin a fresh assault.
Dismayed not this our captains, Macbeth and Banquo?
As sparrows, eagles, or the hair of the line. If I say so, I must report as cannons overcharged with double cracks, so they doubly redoubled strokes upon the foe, except they meant to bathe the reeking boots, or memorize another Golgotha. How can I tell that I am faith? Yes, she's cried for help.
So well thy words become thee as thy wounds. They smack around the both. Go, get him served. Who comes here?
The worthy Thane of Ross.
God save the king.
Which came is thy worthy fame?
From Fife, great king, where the Dunlevy banners flap the sky and fan our people cold. Dunlevy himself with terrible numbers, assisted by that most disloyal traitor, the Thane of Cawdor, began a dismal conflict, till that Belena's bridegroom leapt and confronted him with self-comparisons. Point against point, rebellious arm against arm, curbing his lavish spirit. And to conclude, the victory fell on us!
Great happiness! No more that thing of Cawdor shall deceive our bosom interests. Go, pronounce his present date, and with his former title, greet Macbeth.
I'll see it done.
Would he have lost noble Macbeth that one?
Where hast thou been, sister, killing swine?
Sister, where thou?
A sailor's wife had chestnuts in her lap, and munched, and munched, and munched. Give me, quoth I. Right thee, witch! The grunt fit Runyon cries. Her husband's just a gone, master of the tide. But in the sea I'll do your sailing, and like a rat without a tail, I'll do, and I'll do. I'll give thee a wind, thou art kind. And I another. I myself have all the other. I'll drain him dry as hay. Sleep shall neither night nor day hang upon his penthouse lid. He shall live a man for doom. Where is 7 nights, 9 times 9, shall he dwindle, peak, and pine. Though his boat cannot be lost, yet it shall be tempest tossed. Look what I have.
Show me, show me.
Here I have a highland stone, wrapped as homeward. A drum, Macbeth.com. The where sisters hand in hand, posters of the sea and land, thus do go about
Foul and fair a day I have not seen.
How far is called a forest? What are these? So withered and so wild in their attire that look not like the inhabitants of the earth and yet are on it. Live you, or are you aught that man may question? You seem to understand me by each at once her choppy finger laying upon her skinny lips.
Speak if you can. What are you?
All hail, Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Glamis.
All hail, Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor.
All hail Macbeth, that shalt be king hereafter.
Good sir, why do you start and seem to fear things that do sound so fair? In the name of truth, are you fantastical, or that indeed which outwardly you show? My noble partner you greet with present grace and great prediction of noble heaven and of royal hope, that he seems rapt withal. To me you speak not. If you can look into the seeds of time and say which grain will grow and which will not, speak then to me, who neither beg nor fear your favors nor your hate.
Hail,
Hail.
hail, lesser than Macbeth and greater.
Not so happy, yet much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo. Banquo and Macbeth, all hail!
Stay, you imperfect speakers. Tell me more. By Sindel's death, I know I am Thane of Glamis, but how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives, a prosperous gentleman, and to be king stands not within the prospect of belief, no more than to be Cawdor. Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why upon this blasted heath you stop our way with such prophetic greeting. Speak, I charge you!
The earth has bubbles as the water has, and these are of them. Whither are they vanished?
Into the air, and what seemed corporal melted as breath in the wind. What they at stake?
Were such things here as we do speak about? Or have we eaten on the insane root that takes the reason prisoner?
Your children shall be kings.
You shall be king.
And the Thane of Cawdor too, went it not so?
To the self-same tune and work. Who's here?
The king hath happily received, Macbeth, the news of thy success. And when he reads thy personal venture in the rebel's fight, his wonders and his praises do contend, which should be thine or his. As thick his tale came post with post, and everyone did bear thy praises and his kingdom's great defense, and poured them down before him.
We are sent to give thee from our royal master thanks.
And for an earnest of a greater honor, he bade me from him call thee Thane of Cawdor. And which addition, hail most worthy Thane, for it is thine.
What? Can the devil speak true?
The Thane of Cawdor lives. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
Who was the Thane lives yet, but under heavy judgment bears that life which he deserves to lose. Whether he was combined with those of Dunleave, or did line the rebel with hidden help and vantage, or that with both he labored in his country's wrack, I know not. But treason's capital can best and prove have overthrown him.
Glamis and Thane of Cawdor. The greatest is behind. Thanks for your pains. Do you not hope your children shall be kings, when those that gave the Thane of Cawdor to them promise no less to them?
That trusted home might yet unkindle you unto the crown besides the Thane of Cawdor. But 'tis strange, and oftentimes to win us to our harms, the instruments of darkness tell us truths, win us with honest trifles to betray us in deepest consequence. Cousins, a word, I pray you.
Two truths are told as happy prologues to the swelling act of the imperial thing. This supernatural solicitude cannot be ill, cannot be good. If ill, why hath it given me earnest of success, commencing in the truth? I am Thane of Cawdor. If good, why do I yield to that suggestion, whose horrid image doth unfix my hair and make my seated heart knock at my ribs against the use of nature? Present fears are less than horrible imaginings. My thought, whose murder yet is but fantastical shape, so my single state of man that function is smothered in surmise. And nothing is but what is not.
Look how our partners rap.
If chance will have me king, why, chance may crown me without my stir.
New honors come upon him, like our strange garments, cleave not to their mold, but with the aid of youth.
Come what? come May. Time and the hour runs through the roughest day.
Worthy Macbeth, we stay upon your leisure.
Give me your favors. My dull brain was wrought with things forgotten. Kind gentlemen, your pains are registered where every day I turn the leaf to read them. Let us toward the king. Think upon we had chance, and at more time, the interim having waited, let us speak our free hearts each to other.
Very gladly.
Till then, enough.
Is execution done on Paranoia?
I spoke with one that saw him die, who did report that very frankly he confessed his treasons, implored your highness pardon, and set forth a deep repentance. Nothing in his life became him like believing it. He died as one that had been studied in his death to throw away the dearest thing he owed us toward a careless trifle.
There's no art to find a mind to construction in the face. He was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust. Oh, worthiest cousin! The sin of my ingratitude even now is heavy on me. I have forget to say, more as I do more than all can pay.
The service and the loyalty I owe in doing it pays itself.
Welcome hither. I have begun to plant thee in the labor to make thee full of wrong. Noble Banquo, that has no less deserved, nor must be known no less to have done so. Let me enfold thee and hold thee to my heart.
There, if I grow, the harvest is your own.
Our plenteous joys, wanton in fullness, seek to hide themselves in drops of sorrows. Son, kinsly pains, and you whose places are the nearest. Now we will establish our estate upon our offspring, Malcolm, whom we name hereafter Prince of Cumberland, which honor must, not unaccompanied, invest him only, but signs of nobleness, like stars, shall shine on all deserving. From hence to emperors, and bind us further to you.
The rest is labor which is not use for you. I'll be myself the harbinger and make joyful the hearing of my wife with your approach. So humbly take my leave.
My worthy Caldwell.
The Prince of Cumberland? That is a step on which I must fall down, or else o'erleap, for in my way it lies. Stars, hide your fires. Let not light see my dire and deep desires. The eye wink at the hand, but let that be which the eye fears when it is done to see.
Let's after me, whose care is gone before to bid us well. It is a peerless kinsman.
They met me in the day of success, and I've learned by the perfect report that they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned in desire to question them further, they made themselves air, into which they vanished. Whilst I stood wrapped in the wonders of it, came misses from the king, who all held me Thane of Caldor, by which title before these weird sisters saluted me and referred me to the coming on of time with, "Hail, King that shalt be." This if I thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, that thou mightst not lose the dues of rejoicing, by being ignorant of what greatness is promised thee. Lay it to thy heart. Farewell. Calms thou art, and Cawdor shalt be what thou art promised. Yet do I fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest wave. Thou wouldst be great, art not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. With that wouldst highly, that thou wouldst holily, wouldst not play false and yet wouldst wrongly win. Thou didst have great longs, that which cries, thus thou must do, if thou have it, and that which rather thou dost fear to do than wishes should be undone. Hie thee hither, that I may pour my spirits in thine ear and chastise with the valor of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden round, which fate in metaphysical aim doth seem to have thee crowned withal. What's your tidings?
Duncan comes here tonight.
Thou art mad to say it. Is not thy master with him?
Should please you, it is true. Our Thane is coming. One of my fellows had the speed of him, who almost dead for breath, had scarcely more that would make up his message.
Give him tenure. He brings great news. The raven himself is hoarse, that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here, and fill me from the crown to the toe top, full of tired cruelty. Make back my blood, stop up the access and passage to remorse, that no compunctious visitings of nature shall shake my failed purpose, nor keep pace between the affected. It come to my woman's breast and take my milk for gall, you murdering minister, wherever in your sightless substances you wait on nature's mischief. Come, thick night, and pall thee in the dunnest smoke of hell, and my king not see not the wounded mates, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold, hold! Great claims, worthy Cawdor, greater than both by the all hail hereafter. Thy letters have transported me beyond this ignorant present, and I feel now the future in the instant.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Never shall sun that morrow see. Your face, my Thane, is as a book, where men may read strange matters. To beguile the time, look like the time. They're welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. He that's coming must be provided for, and you shall put this night's great business into my dispatch, which shall to all our nights and days to come give solely sovereign sway and masterdom.
We will speak further.
Only look up clear. To alter favor ever is to fear. Leave all the rest to me.
Castle hath a pleasant seat. The air nimbly and sweetly recommends itself unto our gentle sense.
This guest of summer, the temple haunted market, does approve. By his love mansion read that the heaven's breath smells wooingly here. Where they most breed and haunt, I have observed the air is delicate.
See, our honored hostess. Love that follows us sometimes is our trouble. But still, we think it's love. Herein I teach you how you shall be guardians for your times and thankless for your tales.
All our service, and every point twice done, and then done double. For poor and single business to contend against those honors, deep and broad, wherewith your majesty loads our house.
Where's the fame of Cawdor? We coursed him at the hills and had a purpose to be his purveyor. Where he rides well, and his great love, sharp as his spur, has helped him to his home before us. Fair and noble hostess, we are your guests tonight.
Our service, your servants, ever, have theirs themselves and what is theirs in common, to make their art and at your highness's pleasure, still to return your own.
Give me your hand. Conduct me to mine host. We love him highly and shall continue our graces towards him. By your leave, hostess.
If it were done, when 'tis done, then 'twere well, it were done quickly. If the assassination could trammel up the consequence, and catch with his surcease success, that but this blow might be the be-all and the end-all here. But here, upon this bank and shoal of time, we'll jump the life to come. But in these cases, we still have judgment here. For we but teach bloody instructions, which being taught return to plague the inventor. This even-handed justice commends the ingredients of our poison chalice to our own lips. He is here in double trust. First, as I'm his kinsman and his subject, strong both against the deed. Then as his host, who should against his murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides, this Duncan hath borne his faculties so meek, hath been so clear in his great office, that his virtues will plead like angels, trumpet-tongued against the deep damnation of his taking off, and pitted like a naked newborn babe striding the blast, or heaven's cherubim, horsed upon the sightless couriers of the air, shall blow the horrid deed in every eye, that tears shall drown the wind. I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent, but only vaulting ambition, which o'erleaps itself and falls on the other. How now? What news?
He is almost up. Why have you left the chamber?
Have he asked for me?
No, you not. He has.
We will proceed no further in this business. He hath honored me of late, and I bought golden opinions from all sorts of people, which would be worn now in their newest gloss, not cast aside so soon.
Was the whole drunk wherein you dressed yourself? Have it slept since? And wasted now to look so green and pale at what it did so freely? From this time such I count thy love. Art thou feared to be the same in thine own act and valor as thou art in desire? Wouldst thou have that which thou esteemest, the ornament of life, and live a coward in thine own esteem, letting I dare not wait upon our wood like the poor cat in the attic?
Prithee! Peace. I dare you all that may become a man who dares do more is none.
But beast, what's then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. And to be more than what you were, you would be so much more the man. Nor time nor place invented here, and yet you would make both. They have made themselves, and that their fitness now does unmake you. I have given suck, and know how tender it is to love the babe that milks me, I would, while it was smiling in my face, had plucked my nipple from its boneless gums and dashed the brains out, and I so sworn that you have done to this.
If we should fail?
We fail. But screw your courage to the sticking place, and will not fail. When Duncan is asleep, whereto the rather shall his day's hard journey sound in back him, his two chamberlains will I with wine and wassail so convince that memory, the water of the brain shall be as human, in the receipt of reason a limbed only. When in swine asleep their drenched natures lies as in a death, what cannot you and I perform upon the unguarded dumb? What not put upon his spongy officers who shall bear the guilt of our great quail?
Bring forth men children only. For that undaunted metal should compose nothing but males. Will it not be received when we have marked with blood those sleepy two of his own chamber and used their very daggers that they have done it?
Who dares receive it other? As we shall make our griefs and clamor roar upon his death.
I am settled, and bend up each corporal agent to this terrible feat. Away, and mark the time of fairest show. False face must hide what false heart doth know.
How goes the night, boy?
The moon is down. I've not heard the clock.
And she goes down at 12.
I'll take it as later, sir.
Oh, take my sword. There's husbandry in heaven. Their candles are all out. The heavy summons lies like lead upon me, and yet I would not sleep. Merciful powers restrain in me the cursed thoughts that nature gives way to in repose. Who's there?
A friend.
What, sir? Not yet at rest. The king's abed. He has been an unusual pleasure. He sent forth great largesse to your officers. It's heirloom. He greets your wife with all by the name of most kind hostess and shut up in measureless content.
Being unprepared, our will became the servant to the fact, which else should free have wrought.
All's well. I dreamt last night of the three Waitresses. To you they have shown some truth.
I think not of them. Yet, when we can entreat an hour to serve, we would spend it on some words upon that business, if you would grant the time.
And your kindness leaves her.
If you shall cleave to my consent, when 'tis it shall make honor for you.
So I lose none in seeking to augment it, but still keep my bosom franchise and allegiance clean. I shall be counseled.
Good repose the while.
Thanks, sir. The like to you.
Go be my mistress. When my drink is ready, she'll strike upon the bell. Give me the bed. Is this a dagger which I see before me? The handle's on my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Art thou not, fatal vision, sensible of the feeling as thou art to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat oppressed brain? I see thee yet, and form as palpable as that which now I draw. Thou marshalest me the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes are made the fools of the other senses, or else worth all the rest. I see thee still, and on that blade indulging gouts of blood which were not so before. There's no such thing. It is the bloody business which informs us to mine eyes. Now, for the one-half world, nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtained sleep. Witchcraft celebrates pale Hecate's offerings, and withered murder, alarmed by his sentinel, the wolf. Thus, with his stealthy pace, the Tarquin's ravishing strides towards his design moves like a ghost. Thou sure firm set earth, fear not my steps, which way they walk. For fear thy very stones prate of my whereabouts and take the present whore from the time. Was I threat? He lives. Words to the heat of deed, too cold breath gives. I go when it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is an knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold. What hath quenched them hath given me fire. Hark! Oh, peace. It was the hour that shrieked. Fatal bellman. She gives the sternest good night. Oh, he is about it. The doors are open, and the surfeited grooms do mock their charge with snores. I have drugged their pockets, that death and nature do contend about them whether they live or die.
Who's there? What? Oh!
Alack! I'm afraid to have awakened 'tis not done. Well, the attempt and not the deed confounds us. Hark! I laid their daggers ready. He could not miss them. He not resembled my father as he slept. I done it. My husband.
I've done the deed. Just thou not hear a noise.
I heard the owl scream and the crickets cry. Did not you speak?
When?
Now.
As I descended?
I.
Hark! This is a sorry sight.
A foolish thought to say a sorry sight.
This one did laugh in sleep, and one cried murder. That they did wake each other. I stood and heard them, but they did say their prayers and address them again to sleep.
They are too lodged together.
One cried, God bless us, and amen the other. As they had seen me with his hangman's hands, listening to their fears, I could not say amen when they did say God bless us.
Consider it not so deeply.
But wherefore could I not pronounce amen? I had most need of blessing and amen stuck in my throat.
These deeds must not be thought after these ways, so it will make us mad.
And I heard a voice cry, sleep no more. Macbeth does murder sleep, the innocent sleep. Sleep that knits up the raveled sleeve of care, sore labor's bath, balm of hurt minds, great nature's second course, chief nourisher in life's feast.
What do you mean?
Still, it cried, sleep no more. Whose arms hath murdered sleep, and therefore Cawdor shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more.
Who was it that thus cried? Why, worthy thane, you do unbend your noble strength to think so brain sickly of things. Go get some water, and wash this filthy witness from your hand. Why did you bring these daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go. Carry them and smear the sleepy grooms with blood.
I'll go no more. I'm afraid to think what I've done. Look out again, I dare not.
Firm of purpose, give me the daggers. The sleeping and the dead are but as pictures. 'Tis the eye of childhood that fears the painted devil. If he do bleed, I'll gild the faces of the grooms withal, for it must sing their guilt.
Which is that knocking? Why is it repeating? Every noise above me. What hands are here? God, pluck out mine eyes. For offering that few tokens, wash this blood clean from my hand. No, this my hand was rather the multitude of seeds and garden eyes, making the green one red.
My hands are of your color, but I shame to wear a heart so white. I hear a knocking at the front door. Stay we here in our chamber. A little water clears us of this deed. How easy is it then? Your constancy hath left you unattended. Hark! More knocking. Get on your nightgown. Lest occasion calls us and shows us to be watchers. Be not lost so poorly in your thoughts.
To know my deed, 'twere best not know myself. Wait, Duncan, with thy knocking! I would thou couldst.
Here's a knocking indeed. Anon! Anon!
Is that master stirring? Our knocking has awakened. Here he comes.
Good morrow, noble sir.
Tomorrow, y'all.
Is the king stirring, worthy thing?
Not yet.
He command me call timely on him. I have almost slipped the hour.
I'll bring you to him.
I know this is a joyful trouble to you, but yet 'tis one.
The labor we delight in physics pains. This is the door.
I shall make so bold to call, for 'tis my limited service.
Goes the king hence today?
He does. He did appoint so.
The night has been unruly. Where we lay, our chimneys were blown down, and as they say, lamentings heard of the air. Strange screams of death and prophecy and with accents terrible, of dire combustion and confused events new hatched to the woeful time. The obscure bird clamored the livelong night. Some say the earth was feverous and did shake.
'Twas a rough night.
My young remembrance could not parallel a fellow to it.
Oh, horror! Horror, horror, horror!
Turn no heart cannot conceive no name then.
What's the matter?
Confusion now hath made this masterpiece. Most sacrilegious murder hath broke up the Lord's anointed temple and stole thence the life of the building.
What didst you say? The light?
Mean you his majesty?
Approach the chamber and destroy your sight with a new Gordon. Get up, Benny, speak, see him and speak yourselves. Awake, awake! Ring the alarm bell! Murder and treason! Bakewell, Malcolm, and all who rest! Shake off this downy sleep, this counterfeit, and look on death itself. Up and see the great doom's image. Malcolm, Bakewell! As from your grave walk like sprites to countenance this horror. Ring the bell!
What's the business that such a hideous trumpet calls to parley the sleepers of the house? Speak! Speak!
Oh, gentle lady, 'tis not for you to hear what I can speak. The repetition in a woman's ear when murder as it fell. Oh, Bakewell, Bakewell. our royal master's murder.
Oh, alas, what in our house? Too cruel anywhere, dear doth I pray you contradict thyself and say it is not so.
Had I but died an hour before this chance, I had lived a blessed time. For from this instant there is nothing serious in mortality. All is but toys. Renown and grace is dead. The wine of life is drawn, and the mere least is left this fault to brag of.
What is amiss?
You are, but do not know it. The spring, the head, the fountain of your blood is stopped. The very source of it is stopped. Your royal father's murder.
By whom? Those of his chamber, as it seemed, had done it. Their hands and faces were all badged with blood. So were their daggers, which unwiped we found upon their pillows. They stared and were distracted. No man's life was to be trusted with them.
Oh, yet I do repent me of my fury that I did kill them.
Wherefore did you so?
Who can be wise, amazed, temperate and furious, loyal and neutral in a moment? No man. The expedition of my violent love outrun the pause of reason. Here lay Duncan, his silver skin laced in his golden blood, and his gashed stabs looked like a freak in nature for ruin's wasteful entrance. There, the murderers, steeped in the colors of their trades, their daggers unmannerly breached with gore. Who could refrain? That had a heart to love, and in that heart, courage to make love known.
Oh, miss. Oh,
Look to the lady.
Why do I hold my tongue? The most may claim this argument for mine. By the way, my tears are not yet brewed.
Look to the lady, and when we have our naked frailties hid, that suffer in exposure, let us meet and question this most bloody piece of work to know it further. Fears and scruples shake us. In the great hand of God, I stand and dance against their undivulged pretense. I fight of treasonous malice.
And so do I.
So all.
Let's briefly put on manly readiness and meet to the hall together.
Well contented.
What should I do? I'll not consort with them. To show an unfelt sorrow is an office which the false man does easy. How to Clarksburg. Where I am, there's daggers in men's smiles. Nearer blood, the nearer bloody. This murderous shaft that shot have not yet lighted in my safest ways to avoid the aim. Therefore, to horse. And let me not be dainty of leave taken, but shift away. There's warrant in that theft, which steals itself when there's no mercy left.
Copious years I can remember well, within the volume of which time I have seen hours dreadful and things strange, but this sort night hath trifled former knowings.
Ah, good mother, thou seest the heavens as troubled with man's act, threatens his bloody stake. By the clock, 'tis day, and yet dark night strangles the traveling late. Is it night's predominance or the day's shame that darkness does the face of earth entomb when living light should kiss it?
'Tis unnatural, even like the deed that's done. Tuesday last, a falcon, towering in her pride at place, was by a mousing owl hawked at and killed.
And Duncan's horses, a thing most strange and certain. Beauteous and swift, the minions of their race, churn wild in nature, broke their stalls, flung out, contending against obedience as they would make war with mankind.
It said they ate each other.
They did so, to the amazement of mine eyes that looked upon it. Here comes the good Macbeth. How goes the world, sir? Now,
Why, see you not?
is it known who did this more than bloody deed?
Those that Macbeth has slain.
Last today, what good could they pretend?
They were suborned. Malcolm of Duncan's flesh, his only son, is stolen away and fled, which puts upon him suspicion of the deed.
against nature still. Then 'tis most like the sovereignty will fall upon Macbeth.
He is already named and gone to church to be invested.
Where's Duncan's body?
Carried to Combe Hill, the sacred storehouse of his predecessors and guardian of their bones.
Will you to church?
No, cousin, all to faith.
Will I will thither.
Well, may you see things well done there. Adieu, lest our old robes sit easier than our new.
Farewell, mother.
God's benison go with you, and with those that would make good of bad and friends of foes.
Like I look at it, I type on because I want to.
hast it now. King, Cawdor, Gloms, all is the weird woman promised, and I fear thou playest most foully for it. Yet, it was said it should not stand in thy posterity, but that myself should be the root and father of many kings, if there come truth from them as upon thee, Macbeth. Their speeches shine. Why? By the verities on thee made good, may they not be my oracles as well, and set me up in hope? But hush, no more.
Here's our chief guest.
Well, if he'd been forgotten, it'd been as a gap in our great feast, and all thing unto him.
Tonight we hold a solemn supper, sir, and I'll request your presence.
Let your highness command upon me, to the which my duties are with the most indissoluble tie forever knit.
Ride you this afternoon?
Ah, my good lord.
We would have else desired your good advice, which still hath been both grave and prosperous in this day's council, but we'll take tomorrow. Is far you ride?
As far, my lord, as will fill up the time twixt this and supper. Go not my horse the better, I must become a borrower of the night for a dark hour twain.
Fail not our feast.
My lord, I will not.
We hear our bloody cousin is bestowed in Clarksburg, West Virginia, not confessing his cruel parricide, filling his hearers with strange invention. But of that tomorrow, when therewithal we shall have cause of state craving us jointly. Adieu. Hie to horse, till you return at night. Oh, Ghost Fleance with you?
Ah, my good lord. Our time is called upon us.
I wish your horse is swift and sure of foot, so I do commend you to their backs. Farewell. Let every man be master of his time till 7 at night. To make society the sweeter welcome, we'll keep ourselves till supper time alone. While then, God be with you. To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus. Our fears in Banquo stick deep, and in his royalty of nature, he hath ranged that which would be feared. 'Tis much he dares, and in that dauntless temper of his mind, he hath the wisdom that doth guide his valor to act in safety. There's none but he whose being I do fear. He chid the sisters when first they put the name of king upon me, and bade them speak to him. Then, prophet-like, they hailed him father to a line of kings. Upon my head they have placed a fruitless crown, and put a barren scepter in my grip. Thinks to be wrenched with an unlineal hand, no son of mine succeeding? If it be so, for Banquo's issue have I filed my mind. For them, the gracious Duncan have I murdered. Put rancors in the vessel of my peace for them. And mine eternal jewel given to the common enemy of man to make them kings. The stage of Banquo, kings rather than so. Come, fate, into the list, and champion me to the utterance. Who's there?
Your Highness.
Well then now, pray you, consider of my speech here. No Banquo is our enemy,
Yes, my lord.
and in such bloody distance that every minute of his being thrusts against my nearest of life. And though I could, with barefaced power, sweep him from my sight, yet I must not. For certain friends that are both his and mine, whose love I may not drop, but wail his fall, who I myself struck down. Thence it is that I, to your assistance, do make love, masking the business from the common eye for sundry weighty reasons.
We shall, my lord, perform what you command us.
Your spirit shine through you. Within this hour most, I will command you where to place yourselves. Fleance, his son, that keeps him company, whose absence is no less material to me than his father's, must embrace the fate of that dark hour.
are resolved, my lord.
I'll call upon you straight. Abide within. It is concluded. Banquo, that soul's flat. If it find heaven, must find it out tonight.
Naught had, all spent. For our desires got without content. 'Tis safer to be that which we destroy, than by our destruction dwell in doubtful joy. How now, my lord? Why do you keep alone the sorriest fancies your companions making, using those thoughts which should have indeed died with them they think on? Things without all remedy should be without regard. What's done is done.
We have scorched the snake, not killed it. She'll close and be herself, whilst our poor malice remains in danger of her former tooth. But let the frame of things disjoint, both the world suffer. Ere we will eat our meal in fear, and sleep in the affliction of these terrible dreams which shape us nightly. Better to be with the dead, whom we, to gain our peace, have sent to peace, than on the torture of the mind, to lie in restless ecstasy. Duncan is in his grave. After life's fitful fever, he sleeps well. Nor steel, nor poison, malice, domestic, foreign levy, nothing can touch him further.
Shh, come on. Gentle, my lord. Sleek o'er your rugged looks. Be bright and jovial among your guests tonight.
So shall I, love. And so I pray be you. Let your remembrance apply to Banquo. Present an eminence both with eye and tongue, unsafe the while we must lay our honors in these flattering streams and make our faces visage to our hearts, disguising what they are.
You must leave this.
Oh, full of scorpions in my mind, dear wife. Thou knowest that Banquo in his fleance lives.
But in them nature's copy's not eternal.
There's comfort yet. They are assailable. Then be thou jockey. Ere the bat hath flown his cloistered flight, ere to black Hecate's summons the shard-born beetle with his drowsy hums hath rung night's yawning peal, there shall be done a deed of dreadful note.
What's to be done?
Be innocent of the knowledge, dearest Chuck, till thou applaud the deed. Come, silly night, scarf up the tender eye, a pitiful day, and with thy bloody and invisible hand, cancel and tear to pieces that great bond which keeps me pale. The light thickens, and the crow makes wings of the rooky wood. The good things of day begin to droop and drowse, while night's black agents to their praise do rise. Thou marvelest at my words, behold thee still. Things bad begun make strong themselves by ill. So prithee, go with me.
West yet glimmers with some streaks of day. Now spurs the lated traveler haste to gain the timely end, and near approaches the subject of our launch.
A light, is he?
Stand to it.
It will be rain tonight.
Let it come down.
Treachery! Fly, you flails, fly! Fly! Thou mayst revenge!
You know you're on degrees. Sit down. And first and last, a hearty welcome.
Thanks to your majesty.
Our self-full mingle with society and play the humble host. Our hostess keeps her state, but at best time we will require her welcome.
Now before me, sir. To all our friends from my heart speaks they are welcome.
See? They encounter me with their heart thanks. Both sides are even. Here, I'll sit in the midst. Be large in mirth. Anon, we'll drink and measure the table round. There's blood upon our face.
'Tis Banquo's then.
'Tis better thee without than he within. Is he dispatched?
My lord, his throat is cut, that I did for him.
Thou art the best of cutthroats. Yet she's good that did the best. That she's good that did the like of flingers. If thou didst it, thou art the nonpareil.
Most royal sir, Flint escaped.
Then comes my fit again. I had else been perfect. Cold as the marble, bounded as the rock, as broad and general as the caisson air. But now I am cabined, cribbed, confined, bound into saucy doubts and fears. But Banquo's safe.
Ah, my good lord, safe in a ditch he bides, with 20 treacherous gashes on his head, the least of death's nature.
Thanks for that. There, the grown serpent lies. The worm that's fled hath time that in nature will venom breed, but no teeth for the present. Get thee gone. Tomorrow we'll hear ourselves again.
My royal lord, you do not give the cheer. The feast is sold that is not often vouched, while 'tis a making, 'tis given with welcome. To feed we're best at home. From thence, the sauce to meat is ceremony. Meat and we're bare without it.
Sweet remembrance, sir. Now, good digestion, wait on appetite, and health on both.
May it please your highness, sit.
Here have we now our country's honor roof, where the grace version of our Banquo present, who may I rather challenge for unkindness than pity for mischance.
His absence, sir, lays blame upon his promise. Please, your highness, to grace us with your royal company.
The table's full.
Here is a place reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord. What is it that moves your highness?
Which of you have done this?
Well, my good lord.
Thou canst not say I did it. Never sink thy gory locks at me.
Gentlemen, rise. His highness is not...
Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus and hath been from his youth. Pray you, keep seats. Fit is momentary. Upon the thought we will again be well. Let you know now. You shall offend him and extend his passion. Strength and regard him not. Are you a man?
Aye, and a bold one. That dares look on that which might appall the devil.
Proper stuff. This is the very painting of your fear. This is the air-drawn dagger which you said led you to Duncan. All these flaws and starts, impostures of true fear would well become a woman's story at a winter's fire authorized by her granny. Shame itself, why do you make such faces? When I was done, you looked on the stool.
Prithee, see there. Behold, look. Lo, how say you? Why, what care I? If thou canst not, speak too. If charnel houses and our graves missin those that we buried back, our monument shall be the marsh of cats.
Quite unmanned and folly.
If I stand here, I saw him.
Sacrosanct.
Blood had been shed ere now. In the olden time, ere humane statute had purged the gentle wheel. Aye, and since 2 murders have been performed, too terrible for the year. The time has been that when the brains were out, the man would die, and there an end. But now they rise again, with 20 mortal murders on their crowns and push us from our stools. This is more strange than such a murder is.
My worthy lord, your noble friends do lack you.
I do forget. Do not muse at me, my most worthy friends. I have a strange infirmity which is nothing to those that know me. Come, love and have to all. Then I'll sit down. Give me some wine. Feel full. I drink to the general joy of the whole table, and to our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss. Would he were here. To all, in him we thirst, and all to all.
Our duties and the pledge.
Above, and quit my sight. Let the earth hide thee. Thy bones are marrowless, thy blood is cold. Thou hast no speculation in those eyes which thou dost glare with.
Think of this, good peers, but as a thing of custom. 'Tis no other. Only it spoils the pleasures of the time.
What man dare? I dare. Approach thou like the rugged Russian bear, the armed rhinoceros or the hurricane tiger. Take any shape but that, and my firm nerves shall never tremble. Or be alive again, and dare me to the desert with thy sword. If trembling I inhabit then, protest me the baby of a girl. Hence, horrible shadow, unreal mockery, hence! Why so, being gone, I'm man again. I pray you, sit still.
You have displaced the mirth, broke the good meaning with most admired disorder.
Can such things be and overcome us like a summer's cloud, without our special wonder? You make me strange, even to the disposition that now I owe. when now I think you can behold such sights, and keep the natural ruby of your cheeks when mine is blanched with fear.
What sights, my lord?
I pray you speak not. His rose get worse and worse, questions and rages him. At once, good night. Stand not upon the order of your going, but go at once.
Good night, and better health attend to his majesty.
Kind good night. Kind good night to all.
It will have blood, they say.
Blood will have blood.
Trees have been known to speak and stones to move.
Augurs and understood relations have by magpies and chucks and rooks brought forth the secrets man of blood.
What is the night?
Almost at odds with morning, which is which?
How sayest thou that Macduff denies his person at our great bidding?
Did you send to him, sir?
I hear it by the way, but I will send. There's not a one of them, but in his house I keep a servant feed.
You should tomorrow, and betimes you should to the Ware sisters.
To the Ware sisters. More shall they speak, for now I am bent to know by the worst means, the worst. For mine own good, all causes shall give way. I'm in blood, stepped in so far that should I wait no more, returning were as tedious as go home. Strange things I have in head that will to hand, which must be acted ere they may be scanned.
You lack the season of all natures, sleep.
Come, let's sleep. My strange and self-abuse is the initiate fear that wants hard use. We are yet but young indeed.
Have I not reason? Beldams as you are, saucy and overbold. How did you dare to trade and traffic with Macbeth in riddles and affairs of death? And I, the mistress of your charms, the close contriver of all harms, was never called to bear my part or show the glory of our art. And which is worse, all you have done hath been but for a wayward son, spiteful and wrathful, who, as others do, loves for his own ends, not for you. But make amends now. Get you gone. And at the pit of Acheron, meet me in the morning. Thither he will come to know his destiny. Your vessels and your spells provide your charms and everything beside. I am for the air, whose night I'll spend unto a dismal fatal end. Great business and stays from you.
Come, let's make haste. She'll soon be back again.
In the cauldron boil and bake, eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog. For a charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth boiling bubble.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burning, cauldron bubble. Finger of a birth-strangled babe, ditch delivered by a draft, make the gruel thick and slab. Add thereto a tiger's chaudron, for the ingredients of our cauldron. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Cool it. Bathing's blood. Then the charm's firm and good.
Oh, well done. I commend your pains, and everyone shall share in the games. Now about the cauldron, sing like elves and fairies in a ring, and chant in all that you put in.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
By the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes. Open locks whoever knocks.
How now, you secret dire and midnight hags, what dost you do?
A deed without a name.
I conjure you, by that which you profess, howe'er you come to know it, answer me. Though you untie the winds and make them fight against the churches, answer me to what I ask you.
Speak.
Demand.
We'll answer. Say if perhaps rather hear from our mouths or from our masters.
Call them. Let me see them.
High or low, thyself in office deftly show.
Tell me, thou unknown power.
He knows thy thought. Hear his speech, but say thou not. Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. Beware, Macduff. Beware the thing of life. Dismiss me, enough.
Whate'er thou art, for thy good caution, thanks. Thou hast heard my fear right, but one word more.
He will not be commanded. Here's another. More hope than the first. Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth.
Had I 3 years, I'd hear thee.
Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Last to scorn the power of man. For none of a woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Then live, Macduff. What need I fear of thee? But yet I make assurance, double sure, and take a bond of fate. Thou shalt not live, that I may tell. Pale-hearted fear, it lies, and sleep in spite of thunder. What is it? It rises like the issue of a king and wears upon his baby brow the round and top of sovereignty.
Listen, but speak not to it.
Be lion-led, proud, and take no care who shakes you, friends, or where conspires are. Macbeth shall never vanquish me until the great burn of wood to Highland's big hill shall come against him.
That'll never be! Who can impress the forest? Bid the tree unfix its earthbound root? Sweet boldness. Good. Rebellious dead, never rise till the wood of Burnham rise. And our high-placed Macbeth shall live his life to time and mortal custom. Yet my heart throbs to know one thing. Shall Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
She can know no more.
I will be satisfied. Deny me this, and an eternal curse fall on you. Let me know.
Show
his eyes and grieve his heart. Come like shadows, so depart.
Oh. Thou art too like the spirit of Banquo. Down! Thy crown to sear mine eyeballs, and thy hair, thy other gold-brown brow is like the first. A third is like the former, filthy hags. Why do you show me this? A fourth? Stark eyes, what? Will the line stretch out to the crack of doom? Another yet. A seventh? I see no more. And yet the eighth appears. And now, I see 'tis true. For the blood-bolted Banquo smiles upon me and points at them for his. What, is this so? Who's out there? Come here.
What's your grace's will?
See you the wedding sisters?
No, my lord.
Are they not by me?
No, indeed, my lord.
Infected be the air whereon they ride, and damn all those that trust them. I did hear the gallop of divorce. Who was came by?
'Tis sure three, my lord, that bring you word Macbeth is fled to Clarksburg.
Fled to Clarksburg.
Aye, my good lord.
Thou anticipates my dread exploits. The flighted purpose never is or took unless the deed go with it. From this moment, the very firstlings of my heart shall be the firstlings of my hands. And even now, to crown my thoughts with acts, be it thought and done. The castle of Macduff I will surprise. Seize upon fire, give to the edge of the sword his wife, his babes, and all those unfortunate souls that trace him in his line. But no boasting like a fool. This deed I'll do before this purpose cool. But no more such!
Done to make him fly the land?
You must have patience, madam.
He had none. His flight was madness when our actions do not. Our fears do make us traitors.
You know not whether really it was his wisdom or his fear.
Wisdom. To leave his wife. To leave his babes. His mansion and titles and a place from whence himself does fly. He loves us not. He wants a natural touch. For the poor bred, the most diminutive of birds will fight her young ones in her nest against the owl. All is the fear and nothing is the love. As little is the wisdom where the flight so runs against all reason.
My dearest cuz, I pray you school yourself. But for your husband, he is noble, wise, judicious, and best knows the fits of the season. I dare not speak much further. But cruel are the times when we are traitors and do not know ourselves. When we hold rumor from what we fear, yet know not what we fear, but float upon a wild and violent sea each way and move. I take my leave of you. Shall not be long, but I'll be here again. Things at the worst will cease, or else climb upward to what they were before. My pretty cousin, blessing upon you.
Father he is, and yet he's fatherless.
I'm so much a fool, should I stay longer? It would be my disgrace and your discomfort. I take my leave at once.
Sierra, your father's dead. And what will you do now? How will you live?
As birds do, Mother.
What, with worms and flies?
With what I get, I mean. And so do they.
Poor bird, thou didst never fear the net nor the line, the pitfall nor the gin.
Why should I, Mother? Poor birds they are not set for. My father's not dead for all you're saying.
Aye, he is dead, but how wilt thou do for a father?
Nay, how will you do for a husband?
Why, I can buy me 20 at any market.
Then you'll buy and sell them again.
Poor bird, thou just speakest with all thy wit, and yet in faith enough will live for thee. Oh God, help thee, poor monkey. But how wilt thou do for a father?
If you were dead, you'd weep for him. If you were not, it were a good sign that I should quickly have a new father.
Poor prattler, how thou talkest.
Bless you, fair dame. If e'er you trust in me, be not bound here. Hence with your little ones. For you methinks I am too savage to do worse to you where fell cruelty which is too nigh your person. you I dare bide no longer.
Whither should I fly? I have done no harm. But I remember now I'm in this earthly world, where to do harm is often laudable. To do good sometime accounted dangerous folly. Why then, alas, do I put up this womanly defense and say I've done no harm? Who is this person?
Where's your husband?
I hope in no place so unsanctified where such as thou mayest find him.
He is a traitor.
See who comes in.
Who comes here?
A friend, my countryman, but yet I know him not.
Welcome, good mother.
My ever-gentle cousin, welcome him. Stands got somewhere hid.
Alas, poor country, almost afraid to know itself. It cannot be called our mother, but our grave.
What's the news, Grief?
What news?
Alas,
How does my wife?
Well,
And all my children.
the children, all her children.
well, too.
What mean you?
The tyrant has not batted at their peace.
No, they were well at peace when I did leave them. Now is a time of help. Your eye in Scotland would create soldiers, make our women fight to doff their dire distresses.
Be it their comfort, we are coming thither. Gracious Clarksburg has lent us good Seward and 1,000 men.
Would I could answer this comfort with like, but I have words that would be held out in the desert air here and should not actually.
We're concerned. The general cause, or is it a fee grief due to some single breast?
Such woe.
No mind that's honest, but in it shares some woe, though the main part pertains to you alone.
If it be mine, keep it not from me. Quickly, let me have it.
Speak! Let not your ears despise my tongue forever, which shall possess them with the heaviest sound that ever yet they heard.
Oh, I guess that.
Yeah, I guess that.
Macduff's castle is surprised.
The castle is surprised. Your wife and babes savagely slaughtered, and to relate this manner were on the gory of these murdered deer to add to the death of you.
Oh, butchers.
Merciful heaven.
Her children?
My children, too.
Wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
And I must be from thence. My wife killed too.
I have said,
Be comforted.
there are no children now.
Let's make us medicines of our great revenge to cure this deadly grief. Bring vengeful medicine now.
He has no children. What, all my pretty ones? Did you say all? Oh, hell! All? What, all my pretty chickens in their dam and what they'll
To
swallow?
spirit like a man.
I shall do so. But I must also feel it as a man. I cannot but remember things that were most precious to me. Did heaven look on and not take no part?
Heaven is blind.
Sinful Macduff.
Simple Macbeth.
They were all struck down for thee. Not that I am, not for their own demerits, but for mine fell slaughter on their souls.
Bring slaughter on his soul.
Heaven rest them now. Bring now this fiend of Scotland and myself within my sword's length set him. If he escape, heaven forgive him too.
He shall not escape.
Come, go we to the king. Our power is ready. Our lack is nothing but our leave. Macbeth is ripe for shaking, and the powers above put on their instruments. Receive what cheer you may. The night is long that never finds the day.
Clockwork Power is near. Led on by Malcolm, his uncle Seward, and the good Macduff. Revenge is burning them, for their dear causes would too. The bleeding and the grim alarm excite the mortified man.
Near Burnham Wood shall we well meet them. That way are they coming.
What does the tower ring?
Great Duncan name he strongly fortifies. Some say he's mad, others that lesser hate him do call it valiant fury. But for certain, he cannot buckle his distempered cause within the belt of wood.
Now does he feel his secret murder sticking on his fingers. Now minutely revolts upbraid his faith breach. Those he commands move only in command, nothing in love. Now does he feel his title hang loose about him like a giant's robe upon a dwarfish thief.
Well, march we on, to give obedience where 'tis truly owed.
Make we our march toward Burnham.
And I return to scene to serve Macbeth.
When was it she last walked? Since His Majesty went to the field, I have seen her rise from her bed, throw her nightgown upon her, unlock her closet, take forth paper, fold it, write upon, read it, afterwards seal it, and then again return to bed, all while in a most fast sleep.
Lo, here she comes. This is her very guise, and upon my life, fast asleep.
How came she by that light?
Why, I stood by her. She has light by her continually. 'Tis her command.
You see her eyes are open. Ah, but their sense are shut.
What is it she does now? Look how she rubs her hands.
It is an accustomed action with her to seem thus washing her hands. I have known her continue in this a quarter of an hour.
Yeah, here's your spot.
Harsh she speaks. I will set down what comes from her to satisfy my remembrance the more strongly.
Out, damn spot! Out, I say! 2. Why then, 'tis time to do it. Hell is murky. 5, my lord, 5, soldier, interfered! What need we fear, who knows it, when none can call our power to account? Yet who would have thought the old man that had so much blood in him?
Do you mark that?
The pain aside, and oh my. Where is she now? What? Will these hands never be clean? No more of that, my lord. No more of that! You are all at this starting. And here's the smell of the blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Oh,
What a size there. The heart is sorely charged. This disease is beyond my practice. Yet I have known those which have walked in their sleep who have died holily in their beds.
Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you yet again, Banquo is buried. He cannot come out of On's grave.
Even so,
To bed. To bed. I hear knocking at the gate. Come. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed.
will she go now to bed?
Directly.
Foul whisperings are abroad. Unnatural deeds do breed unnatural troubles. More needs she the divine and the physician. God, God forgive us all. Look after her, remove from her the means of all annoyance, yet still keep eyes upon her. And so good night.
Good night.
Good Hackett.
Good healer.
Bring me no more reports. Let them fly all.
Till Burnham Forest removed to Dunsinane, I cannot taint with fear. What's the boy Malcolm? Was he not born of woman? The spirits that know all mortal consequence have pronounced me thus. Fear not, Macbeth. No man that's born of woman shall e'er have power upon thee. Then fly, false things, and mingle with the Clarksburg and the cures. The mind I sway by and the heart I bear shall never sag with doubt nor shake with fear. The devil damn thee now, thou cream-faced loon. Where gost thou that goose look?
There's 1,000
Geese, villain?
soldiers, sir.
Go prick thy face and overrate thy fear, thou lily-livered girl. What soldiers, wench? What soldiers, way-face?
The Clarksburg force so please you.
Get thy face hence! Ladies! I am sick at heart when I behold Lennox, I say! This push shall cheer me ever or deceive me now. I have lived long enough. My way of life is fallen into the sea of the yellow leaf. And that which should accompany old age, as honor, love, obedience, troops of friends, I must not look to have. But in their stead, curses, not loud, but deep. Mouth, honor, breath which the poor heart would fain deny, and dare not. Lennox!
What's your gracious pleasure?
What news more?
All is confirmed, my lord, which was purported.
I'll fight till from my bones my flesh be hacked. Give me my armor.
'Tis not needed yet.
I'll put it on. Send out more horses, stir the country round, hang those that talk of fear. Give me my armor. How does it make healer?
Not so sick, my lord, as she is troubled with thick-coming fancies that keep her from rest.
Cure her of that. Canst thou not minister to a mind disease, pluck from the memory a rooted sorrow, and raise out the written troubles of the brain, and with some sweet oblivious antidote, cure the stuffed bosom of that stuff which weighs upon the heart?
Therein the patient must minister to herself.
Throw physic to the dogs. I'm none of it. Come, sir, put mine armor on. Give me my staff. Lennox, send out. Healer, the things fly from me. Come, sir, dispatch! If thou couldst, woman, cast the water of my land, bind me disease, and purge it to a sound and pristine hell, I would apply thee to the very echoes which should applaud again.
Ah, my good lord.
I must not be afraid of death in vain, till Burnham Wood do come to Dunsinane.
Cousins, I hope the days are near at hand that Chambers will be safe.
We doubted nothing.
What wood is this force?
Who would have burned him?
Let every soldier hew him down a bough and bear it before him. Thereby shall we shatter the numbers of our host and make discovery ere report of us.
Shall be done. We learn no other but the confident tyrant keeps still in Dunsinane, and will endure our Satan down before it.
'Tis his main hope, for where there is advantage to be given, both more or less have given him the revolt. And none serve with him but constrained things whose hearts are absent to.
Let our just censures attend this true event, and vote beyond industrious soldiers. The time approaches that will with due decision make us know what we shall say we have and what we owe.
Hang out our banners on the outward walls. The cry is still, they come. Our castle's strength will laugh a siege to scorn. Here, let them lie till famine and the ague eat them up. Were they not forced with those that should be ours, we would have met them dareful, beard to beard, and beat them backward home. What is that noise?
It is the cry of women, my good lord.
I've almost forgotten the taste of fears. The time has been that my senses would have cooled to hear a night shriek.
and my fellow Hereward at a dismal treatise rouse and stir his life with it. I have shut full with horrors. Direness, familiar to my slaughterous thoughts, cannot once stop me. Wherefore was that cry?
The queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools their ways to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle! Life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Now comes to use thy tongue, that story quickly.
Gracious Macbeth. I should report that which I say I saw, but know not how to do it.
Well, say, man.
As I did stand my watch upon the hill, I looked toward Burnham, and anon methought the wood began to move.
Liar, be cursed!
Let me endure your wrath if it be not so. Within this 3 mile you may see it coming. I say, a moving grove.
If thou speakst false, upon the next tree shalt thou hang alive, till famine cling thee. If thy speech be sooth, I care not if thou dost for me as much. I pull in resolution, and begin to doubt the equivocation of the fiends that lie like truth. Do not be afraid till Burnham Forest come toward Dunsinane, and now a wood come toward Dunsinane. If this which she avouches does appear, there is nor flying hence, nor tarrying here. I begin to be aweary of the sun, and wish the estate of the world were now undone. Blow wind, come rack. At least we'll die with harness on our back. Ring the alarm bell!
Now near enough, your leafy screams, throw down and show like those you are.
Fare you well. We've a fine time start tonight. Let us beat if we cannot fight.
Make our trumpets speak. Give them all breath. Those clamorous harbingers of blood and death.
They have tied me to a stake. I cannot fly, but very like, I must fight the course. Why should I play the Roman fool and die on mine own sword? Whilst I see lives, the gashes do better upon them.
Turn out! Turn!
Of all men else, I have avoided thee. But get thee back. My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword, thou bloodier villain than terms can give thee out.
Thou losest labor. As easy mayst thou the entrenching air with that keen sword impress as make me bleed. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
Spare thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee.
Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely bred.
Accursed be that tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed my better part of man. And be these juggling fiends no more believe that palter with us in a double sense, and keep the word of promise to our ears, but break it to our hope. I'll not fight with thee.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the gaze and show of the time. We'll have thee as our rarer monsters are, painted upon a pole, and under it you may see the tyrant.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the rabble's curse. Though Burnham Forest do come to Dunsinane, and now denied, being of no woman born, yet I will try at last. Before my body I throw my warlike shield,
Leon Macduff, and damn be him that first cries, hold, enough. Behold where stands the usurper's cursed head. The time is free. Hail not the King of Scotland!
What's done cannot be undone.
The last syllable